Shawn Morris, I don't know what old man you think you're gonna go beat up. But Friday, it ain't gonna be this one, baby. You're gonna recognize. Keep talking about the old man. You're gonna get dropped.
Yeah, we're live. I want to hear that energy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening contest of the evening. It is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
I swear if I ain't struggle, I'll be lost myself. I'm trying to find a way out of this, but I'm still trying to be out of the mix.
Wait a minute.
Introducing first, hailing from Chicopee, Massachusetts, weighing tonight at 230 pounds, self-made Shawn Morris.
Well, I think that might explain some things, Kev.
I was just going to say, well, I think that explains why we were made to wait. Little attitudinal Shawn Morris.
And that's the thing. I remember from last event that he was not impressed with
his opponents.
With the crowd here, and maybe he was just trying to show them up, get under their skin, make them wait. You know, kind of like the old thing that boxers used to do, freeze, ice the opponent.
Well, he's definitely not going to freeze this opponent.
He said that hobby. It's only for the ladies.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Cora, hailing from Jersey City, and weighing tonight at 210 pounds, representing Q Nation. He is Q the Pit.
And Kev, you were dead on that assessment, because not only is he being walked to the ring by the devious Lein, and not only does he have a group of individuals that he runs with in ODA called Q Nation, but all of Holyoke, all of Springfield, all of this area of Massachusetts is Q Nation.
Absolutely, Dapper. And look at him. He is waiting to be taken off the chain, so to speak.
You older guys know the Morris show from the cat food.
Morris the Cat versus Q the Pit. Morris the GOAT!
Said no one ever.
Well, that's funny. The crowd calling Shawn Morris Morris the Cat, going up against a pit bull, Q the Pit. And let me tell you, I have seen Q's videos and been talking to him quite a bit in the last several weeks at his training routine. I know we've said it before, said it at the previous show. Q is not somebody to be trifled with.
Kev, he is absolutely not. This is a very, very dangerous individual. I mean, he is classically trained as a wrestler. I mean, he comes from Kevin Landry's Pro Wrestling Combat. Oh my goodness, what a right hand there from Morris. But either way, he's got the good pedigree, but Q is never, ever afraid to turn a wrestling match into a street fight.
Absolutely. Morris initially taking it to him, but now Q using those educated feet, a bunch of kicks. Wow, Shawn Morris with a very good move. Dropping a big elbow.
And let me tell you, for all the smack that Shawn Morris has talked in recent times, he is showing that he can back it up. It's not very often that you see Q the Pit in a predicament like this.
Oh, big kick right to the jib.
Might have broken a nose with that one. That was very well placed.
Or as Gorilla Monsoon would say, he hit him right in the proboscis. Big splash. This may be it, Dapper. No.
Well, well, well. It looks like the Pit is angry right now. The fangs are out, and so are the claws, and Q is unloading.
He whipped him so hard in the buckle. What a belly-to-belly suplex.
Landed him.
When he whipped him into the buckle, the entire ring moved.
It does appear a little closer to us here, Kev, so I completely agree with that. And Morris, once again, great job of cutting off Q at the pass, cutting off his momentum, and getting the momentum of the match back in his favor. Now Coraline trying to get involved.
Oh, that's uncalled for. Oh, big kick to the side of the melon. Spine buster. And that'll do it. Stick a fork in Shawn Morris.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, Q the Pit.
And Kev, the way that played out, I gotta say, I wonder if Shawn Morris was too concerned with what these people thought of him or what he thought of these people than to deal with the challenge in the ring. Just look at how vicious he is. I mean, there's spit coming out of his mouth, there's sweat coming out of his head. As we've said a lot, this is a guy that you do not want to take lightly, ever.
No, absolutely not. And Dapper, I think you nailed it on the head. Shawn Morris seemed to be concerned with the crowd. He was concerned with Cora. I mean, listen to this crowd.
And listen to the roar of Q and Coraline.
You want respect? You gotta earn it!
Talk to him, Q.
And he said, if you want respect, you gotta earn it. I could not agree more. So let's throw it back to El Hijo de Kevin.
I can't believe this. I can't believe that just happened. This is bullcrap! There's a conspiracy against me in ODA. They don't want to see me succeed. They don't want to see me win. They keep putting me into positions where I can't win. It was 2v1 out there, almost 3v1 because of the ref. I can't stand this anymore. There needs to be a change in this company, and if there isn't, you're going to see what happens.
Estás viniendo aquí, tú te encuentras conmigo, tú te me estás acercando para decirme, en pocas palabras, que tú quieres que volvamos a hacer lo que fuimos una vez.
¿Qué lo que, bro?
¿Todo bien?
¿Qué es de tu vida?
Bueno, pero
de ti.
qué sorpresa.
Si no es así, no te encuentro, bro.
Bueno, han pasado un par de años, ¿verdad? Ha pasado tiempo que...
Olvídate de eso, es un montón.
¿Cuándo es la última vez que nos vimos en un ring?
Por encontrarnos así, porque imagínate.
Qué bueno es. Y cuéntame, ¿qué es de tu vida? ¿Te está yendo bien?
Papi, nada, trabajando, la familia, tú sabes.
Qué bueno.
Dedicado.
Eso está muy bien. Pues mira, yo he hecho mis cositas, he estado aquí, he estado allá. Pues la lucha libre me ha tratado bien y me ha tratado mal en sus ocasiones.
No sabes cómo es.
Pero continuamos. Me ha pasado una que otra cosa que no, ¿verdad? No me ha motivado mucho al momento, pero claro. Seguimos con las ganas de siempre, porque ¿qué es la que hay?
Yo te veo como apagado, tú no eres el tipo que no puede parar, no sé, yo como que te veo en pausa. Es lo que te digo, no sé nada de ti. Sé que llegaste acá a Massachusetts, pero...
Mira, he tenido mis altas y mis bajas. En el camino me he encontrado con un sinnúmero de personas, las cuales, pues, algunas me han beneficiado, otras no. Y eso, ahí, cuando llega el mal agradecimiento, es donde las cosas uno las piensa nuevamente, si valdría la pena continuar o no, Gaby. Eso es lo que está pasando.
Yo te voy a hablar claro, ¿sabes? Yo sé que tú tienes tus situaciones y me enteras porque tú sabes que la gente habla de más siempre. Pero, brother, tú sabes que tú no estás solo. Tú no estás solo.
Bueno, te lo agradezco y gracias por siempre ser el mismo conmigo. Yo sé, tú me conoces desde antes que yo me pusiera esta máscara. Tú me conoces desde antes que yo me convirtiese en lo que yo soy hoy en día.
No, y que yo no soy igual que todo el mundo tampoco, brother. Yo sé que a ti te han traicionado, te han dejado solo, te han tirado para el lado, pero Eso no quita. Yo sé quién está detrás de esa máscara. Yo sé que tú nunca te has dejado.
Entonces, ¿qué es lo que tú quieres, en pocas palabras? ¿Sabes?
Papi,
¿Con
pues,
qué fines vamos a...?
Mira cómo estamos ahora mismo. Yo creo y pienso que esto sería una nueva oportunidad de juntarnos y demostrarle a todo el mundo que nosotros podemos llegar a donde se supone que estuviésemos hace rato.
Tú estás viniendo aquí, tú te encuentras conmigo, tú te me estás acercando para decirme, en pocas palabras, que tú quieres que volvamos a hacer lo que fuimos una vez. Porque tú bien sabes que nosotros sí que rompemos las carteleras. Vamos a traer lo que nosotros éramos antes. Y que se acuerden esa gente que nosotros somos los que tenemos el control.
Y ellos simplemente nos imitan.
Doble G, fast forward. Bienvenido al Carnaval Oscuro. I'm pretty sure you know who we are. You see, we took on two idiots last month that thought they could beat us. Well, you see, April 11th, it's no different. Fast forward, Double G. Se van a buscar la sorpresa de la vida. Porque yo y Jekel vamos a coger la división de pareja y le vamos a enseñar a todos ustedes que nosotros somos los que corren el ODA. And we're coming to take over. Isn't that right, Jekel?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Tag team action coming your way now, everybody. Kev, this looks like it's going to be a very interesting one on paper.
Not only on paper, I think it's going to be a doozy in the ring as well, Dapper.
Thought that was one of the teams making their way, but it turns out it's the referee.
Making their way to the ring first, the team of Double G, Fast Forward, Los Rompe Cartelera.
And this is a very interesting team here. You got Double G, you got Fast Forward, two of the most athletic, two of the most fast-paced wrestlers here in ODA, Kev.
Absolutely. And as the saying goes, I know I said it before, I'll say it again, not to be trifled with. But let me just tell you, their opponents, plain and simple, give me the heebie-jeebies.
And their opponents.
And I think that's being a little generous there, Kev.
The team of Kirven and the psychotic clown Jekel, Dark Carnival.
And Kev, the easiest way I could describe these guys is that these aren't the kind of, clowns or performers that you see in a circus. They're not, happy, smiley, give you a balloon. These are more the version that you'd see in Stephen King's It.
Yeah, you don't want these guys bringing you a balloon. The thing might explode. And I don't mean just go pop, Dapper. I mean explode.
I am right there with you, Kev. These are some very dangerous individuals, and psychotic is the right word to describe them.
Send in the car.
They don't really like making people smile. They like to see pain on the face of their opponents. I can guarantee you that. The bell has rung. This match is underway. Both teams just going back and forth in the ring right now. Double whip into the ropes and nice kick counters there from Fast and Double G. Now the Dark Carnival is on the outside trying to get themselves back in order here after that very fast-paced start. Kev, it was just like we said, Double G. Oh, speaking of Double G, what's he gonna do?
Oh my! Right into the front row. That must be in the front row. They got the Bob Uecker treatment.
And as Fast Forward going to join him on the outside now, and it looks like he's loading up, and there he goes, up and over, Tope con Hilo.
And I'm going to stick with my Bob Uecker theme and say that was just a bit outside.
Both teams now turning this into a bit of a brawl, but now a little bit of order is being restored as Double G and Kirven are in the ring. Covered at 1, 2, not enough.
I got to say, though, Dapper, I don't know with these clowns how much order can be restored.
And that's going to be the story of the match, Kev, is the speed, is the athleticism, the high-flying ability of Double G and Fast Forward going to be enough to stop these two? They are big, they are strong, and as I said before, or as I alluded to before, they show absolutely no mercy. And here's an example of that right here. Referee's back is turned. Illegal double team going on.
Double headbutt.
That's legal.
Referee telling Kirven to get out of the ring. I don't know if a tag was ever made.
I don't know either, but either way, I don't think the referee is going to take up any argument with Kirven or Jekel. I certainly would not.
No, I agree with you on that one, 100%.
Now Kirven comes back into the ring. He and Jekel once again putting the boots and putting the fists to Double G. And I gotta say, this is actually very smart tag team offense here, Kev. They are isolating Double G in their corner, keeping him away from the fresh man, Fast Forward.
Yes, sir, Dapper. And, you know, just because they're psychotic doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing.
Come on, Jekel, let's go.
That is very well said, Kevin. Some of the smartest individuals are the ones that can get away with the most dastardly things because they're smart enough to know how to keep themselves hidden. And speaking of keeping themselves hidden, Kirven with the blatant choke. Referee once again is not paying any attention to what's going on in the corner there.
And I hate to say it, but Fast Forward's hurting his partner here. His emotions getting the better of him.
Absolutely. Fast Forward's got to keep his emotions in check, or otherwise Double G is going to continue to be in a bad way here against Dark Carnival.
Big suplex. I thought that was going to turn into a brainbuster. I don't want to say just a suplex because it was still pretty devastating. Once again, Kirven hitting Fast Forward, and once again, he comes in to try and break things up.
And that's once again, I hate to say it, but it was kind of a smart move there from Kirven because he sees how emotional Fast Forward is getting. He's almost using it to his advantage so that way the referee can turn his back and they can get away with whatever they want.
And here we go. Here comes a big tag.
Jekel, turn her off! Turn her off!
Wait a minute. Fast Forward off the top. My goodness, what a double drop kick.
Whoa!
Big right hand. Another one.
And Fast Forward showing that he has two speeds, fast and faster right now. And now Kirven gets tossed into the turnbuckle by Fast Forward. Looks like he's going to whip him into the ropes. Let's see what's going to happen here. Beautiful reverse DDT into the cover, but Jekel there to break it up.
Now all four men in the ring.
Looks like order has once again been lost here. Everybody is brawling. Jekel with some big chops to Double G. Fast Forward is on the opposite corner. Wait a minute there, code breaker. Double knees from Fast Forward to Jekel, and now Double G in the second round. Oh, Cutter!
What a maneuver!
And the leg drop from Fast Forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Stick a fork in the name's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this match, Rosa Rompe Cartelera.
And I don't know about you, Kev, but that's the first time I've seen the team of Los Rompe Cartelera. But they're a team that after this, I would definitely like to see more of here at ODA.
Yeah, absolutely. High flying, power, everything combined.
And as we mentioned too, the Dark Carnival is no joke. Very dangerous individuals, and this team of Fast Forward and Double G was able to put them away. I'm not going to say with ease because it was no easy contest, but very hard fought, well-earned victory by these two here tonight.
Absolutely, Dapper. Although our friends in the front row posse just holding up a Dark Carnival sign.
That was a very interesting selection, but hey,